and I've just been busy with work and other life changes. So I am going to be selling on Poshmark. I got two different lingerie pieces that I'm selling, and I'll go ahead and show you what they are. They're like brand new. I've only worn them a couple times, and I got them from Torrid. And so um, this is the first one. It's really pretty. Very lightweight, mesh on the bottom, lace and mesh on the top. And then I also have this one. This one's a little bit more sexy, I guess you could say. But it's like this. And then the back looks like this. So it's got more of like an open back with a crisscross. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to sell those and go from there and see if it sells. And then I might actually sell some more things on there. I'm not sure what all you could sell on there anymore. I think the only thing I've sold is clothes. So I'm going to go on there and sell those two items and see if they sell and go from there. So, yeah. And I just cleansed my planner and I put on a new sticker. It's in the Void. It's a Salem, Massachusetts store, and I got this Salem ring from there and also some candles. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing, is just kind of updating my planner here. And I'm going to be cleaning my room because it's been a disaster just because of everything that's been going on. So yeah, I might come back on here and see what I can kind of, what's the word, continue my content with. Hi, Spidey and Manson. Waves, hello. So that's what I'm doing, is just trying to do that. And I got these little pins from my brother and sister-in-law. These are actually highlighters. And then I got the pens, and the pens are so cute. It's like tea and coffee, and they pop off like at the bottom from like this. And then also they got me these little cards. They're very cute. I haven't really worked with them yet, but they're adorable. I flipped through them once. And then I also got this bracelet from my mom and dad. So that's supposed to help with, I believe, certain pains in the body. So it's kind of like copper. And yeah, I'm just going to try that out. And then I got some new scents from Sensity. This is the toffee. It smells incredible. If you're a coffee person, highly recommend it. And then the Mystery Man, if you like Bath and Body in the male line, highly recommend this one too. So right now I'll go get it, but this one kind of was like with, that's why I got it, because right now I'm not trying to burn incense, and so many candles, like you burn them and you really don't smell them. So the wax melts are really good. So hold on a second. But it's the lemongrass and lavender, and this smells so incredible. If you are someone that's spiritual, highly recommend it, just like the Florida water. But that's what I'm burning now. And yeah, and then my mom got from TikTok, she has like 10,000 people on there, and I only got like 1,000. But she got she always gets like content or products, and then she's supposed to make content for it and give an honest review. So she got one of they gifted her 2 of these. So one for me and one for her because she bought this off TikTok for me for Christmas. And if you watch my other videos, you would have seen it, but this is the book. And so they sent her this, and this is beautiful. It's hardback, spiral bound, and you can just come in here and color and highlight and write notes. And it's a devotional coloring book. So I thought that was really, really cool. I've been kind of looking at these, just like I've looked at the spiral notebooks for each book of the Bible. Those are cool. But when this came in, I was so happy to see it and so happy Mom gave me one. So I will definitely use it. I don't know if I'm going to be coloring in it or writing in it for some time, just because it's so beautiful and I don't want to ruin it. Plus, I like to see it as it came, and then maybe later on, like I said, I'll do more to it. Thank you, Waves. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been on here, and I apologize, but work has been kind of interesting. Um, so that's something that and one thing I'm dealing with, and then I'm trying to get some other things figured out, and yeah, but I have been doing some off and on content, the cash envelope budgeting, and it has came in handy a couple times. And the reason why I say that is because, for instance, we didn't get paid when we were supposed to. So that money I saved went to pay for a bill. So I was like almost like a month ahead on one of the bills. So that helped out. So I can replenish that when I get my check. But that's one instance that I'm glad I'm doing. It doesn't seem like it was doing nothing. But then when that instance came up, it like saved me in a way. So I highly recommend doing that, even if it is just a little bit at a time. And now I have a jar for my change and a jar for my dollar bills. So, because every time I spend a 20 or a 5 or a 10 and I get singles back, I put it in this jar. And then when it gets to a certain amount, I'll go cash it. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. And I've been having this. I went to the doctor over it and they said it was a viral infection. I just been like dealing with migraines, runny nose, and coughing, sore throat every once in a while. So it's been like 4 weeks now since I've had it. So it's just like off and on. Um, and today it hit me pretty well this morning. So I stayed home and rested and figured get some things done. And I figured I'd come on here, see how everyone's doing. You guys for continuing to subscribe and, not going anywhere and putting up with my chaos of content because it hasn't been consistent and it hasn't been very niche, so to speak. It hasn't been one thing or another. It's been just a bunch of things because I want to see what people are here for. I know some people are just here for they're bored. That's fine too, because I do that. You scroll, you watch things, and you're like, why am I watching this? Um, kind of like reality TV. I don't like watching that, but when I sit out in the living room with my mom, I get sucked in for 2 or 3 hours. So, and I'm like, why did I just watch that? But anyway, I digress on that. But yeah, if you guys would like to see, I thought about doing a clean with me, and I'll probably just pre-record that. And so I'm not being distracted by any comments. I don't know if you guys like watching that live or not. And so some people, when it's pre-recorded, they can decide if they want to or not. And then I thought about going through and showing that new deck and doing a flip through of that because I think it's adorable. My sister-in-law found it and she's like, I don't even know if you're reading anymore, or doing cards anymore. And to be honest with you, I really haven't. But I still have a collection and I really liked what they got me, so I'm going to keep them and go from there. But, I do have some ideas for some books. I have 4 different book ideas, but getting the time to sit down and do it, yeah, that's a different story. So I'm going to try to be carving out some time every once in a while to be doing some writing on my laptop and go from there. I have a couple people that could probably do some editing because I'm not the best writer, but I do have a lot of creative ideas. So if I can get someone to kind of collaborate with me, I think it'd do decent. So there's that. But yeah, trying to think what else I can talk about. But yeah, I have all my crystals and I don't really have any herbs unless it's tea. And then I've been using the loose leaf tea or just the tea bags and ripping them open and using the herbs out of that to dress my candles. So I've been doing that. But yeah, it's just been kind of different. So um I still got a shelf up here of products that I'm trying to sell. And if I don't sell them, then I'm probably going to just give them to people that I know that will appreciate them and they'll go to good homes. And because I need to free up some space. It's getting cluttered. And you think about things, you got so much stuff and you're like, I want this, and you buy things and then, you get busy with work or other things in life and you're like, it's just sitting there. Like 90%, almost 90% of what I have, I don't use. So it's not about being minimalist because I don't think I'll ever be that minimalistic, but being more selective and being more mindful, I'm trying to get to because I don't want to overwhelm myself because I notice when the room is cluttered, I feel cluttered in my mind and anxiety rises. So I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but definitely feel that like that myself. Yeah, so just wanted to come on here and ramble a while and kind of give you guys a quick update on what's going on and how it's been going. And if you guys, again, always leave comments if you have any suggestions for content, whether it be lives, whether it be pre-recorded videos, and we'll go from there because, like I said, I'm not sure what to do with this channel at this point. I've been on here a while and I don't want to necessarily give it up completely, but I want to have more quality content instead of just a bunch of content that is all over the place and doesn't really have much of a purpose or a reason for it. I mean, sometimes people need to come on here and like just it's accountability, I think, when people do like cleans with me and cook with me and stuff like that. But yeah, I've kind of came to the conclusion that I'm not gonna have enough subscribers here to make any money, which is fine. Um, that is not necessarily a priority. It, something I've thought about and wanted to achieve? Yeah. But I'm to the point now where I've just kind of accepted things as they are in my life and just go from there and see what, God comes up with because he'll surprise you. Is all I'm going to say. But that's where I'm at with my channel and but yeah, I think I need to get off here and stop rambling and start cleaning a little bit and I'll be back on later. Not sure when that'll be, but I'll kind of see what you guys say in the comments and go from there. But yeah, I might do a little pre-recorded clean with me. Just something to do. And plus it keeps me busy too while I'm cleaning. Something to talk about. It kind of I've talked about this before, but it's the Kundamari, if I'm not mispronouncing the name. I really liked her method of decluttering. So I'm gonna kind of do that. If it, pick it up, if it does this bring me joy, Or does this have a purpose, and then go from there. And then I think there's three categories. It's um, donate, keep, and I can't remember the other one. There was another one. I just can't think of it right now. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing that probably. But yeah, there's a lot that I have anymore that I'm just like, I don't have a purpose for it in my life right now. So that's what I'm going to go off of. But thanks again, guys, for your love and support. I'm wishing you a happy new year. I hope you guys had a great Christmas, Thanksgiving, and a happy new year and a good, safe, just overall holidays the last couple months. And I'm sure I'll be on before Valentine's Day. But if not, I hope you guys have a happy Valentine's Day as well. And I will see you in the next video or the next live, guys. Much love.